I am going to explain a couple of strategies and characteristics of both beginning and intermediate readers and how they are both sort of similar and how they meet the needs of the reader. Reader's theater is a very fun and interactive strategy that can be used with second language readers who are in the beginner stage. Students can dress up and use puppets during reader's theater to make it more fun and entertaining. When doing reader's theater, it is very important to be able to get a story that everyone can relate to and a story with enough parts so that every student has a chance to play a role in the play. Reader's theater is something I would like to do in my class one day because I think students would have a great time pretending to be their favorite fictional character. A couple of stories that I would choose for my students to do for Reader's theater would be The Three Little Pigs and The True Story of the Three Little Pigs. Students should also have a chance to work in smaller groups and perform a short story of their choice, like these students here.
The first little pig took for stuff. Soon my house was done. My house is done. Hooray, hooray, now I have time to run and play. The second little pig son. The man had a load of sticks. The pig wanted the scraps. Please, man, give me the sticks. I will use them for a house. Here are the sticks. They will make a fine house.
Once students have reached the intermediate level of reading, they can begin developing their own scripts for a story they may know by heart or just create their own imaginary story. While writing their own scripts, students will have to pick out the events they think are more important and include all of the main characters. For students to start writing their own play, it is necessary for them to know how to write well enough so that their stories has an exposition, rising action, climax, falling action, and a resolution. Reader's theater is not only for children. There are a lot of high schools around America that have reader's theaters competitions where students create their own story to read and to act out in front of judges, who then rate them on their scripts, on their tone, and how entertaining the story was.
Why do the blacks always continue to score lower than the whites on the standardized tests?
Well, this is my opinion. Y'all know I keep it real, right? Mainly because black students are misunderstood from the get-go and are highly underrepresented by the people that teach them.
Another strategy for a beginning reader is directed listening thinking activity. During this activity, the teacher reads out loud to the students, and the students are asked to make a prediction before the book is read and in random spots in the book. The Herald and the Purple Crayon series is very favored by teachers because students can make silly predictions on what Harold can possibly draw to get out of situations. A great way to get students even more involved is by giving each of them a purple crayon and paper so they can each draw their own pictures as the teacher reads to them. Once they have reached the intermediate level, this strategy doesn't change very much. We want students to keep making their own predictions as they read independently. The goal is finally reached when students are making their own predictions as they read without them even knowing about it. Each strategy is modified a bit depending on who the reader is. These reading strategies help students become better readers, improve their grade, and obtain higher thinking skills.